Beautiful. Twitch works and YouTube works. All right, so today we're going to get started off on a new board. This is an 820-3662, and it's dead. We're going to try to figure out why it's dead. It was sent in after a data recovery was done from some other place that couldn't figure out why it was dead. I'm hoping that I have a better chance. Hoping. We're going to try something a little new for the new year. Paul has been laughing nonstop at this. My belated New Year's resolution is to stop cursing on camera. Not in live, just on camera. We're going to see how this works. He can't see because I don't have his mic on because I didn't feel like putting batteries in it, but he's laughing. He doesn't think this is possible, but I think it is. Also, look out over the next week. I'm going to be doing an overview of the Moto G version 4 versus the Samsung S7 that I have. I feel like I may have been an idiot by purchasing a $600 phone well, I'm going to go over how it compares to the Moto G4. Anyway, moving on to this. Moving on to our lovely board here. This is going to be the 820-3662, and it seems to be dead. So the first thing that we do anytime we have something that is dead and not turning on is go through the power rails, and that's what I'm going to do here with all of you. So let's go to the page in the schematic that's got power rails in it, and that's going to be things. You can. Aha. All right, so we're going to go through our list, and we are all going to unsubscribe if you stop cursing. Antminer is, hey, you tried to trick me. I'm not going to read that word that you put there. 60 FPS is too much for a board repair video. It says Aziz A. Why don't you go give somebody the claw? So, anyway, let's move on and find this. If 60 frames is too much for your computer, maybe you should reball your GPU, bro. Sounds like you need to reball your GPU, bro. All right, so we've got our list of rails on the left, and we have the beauty of YouTube chat on the bottom here. And so this is the list. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is turn on my power supply. I'm going to get on my multimeter, pray that it shows up on the screen. And bam, here we go. This is set my range within where it should be. We're going to go through the list and see what we find. So the first one on the list here is PP-Bus G3 Hot. Right over here. So let's see if that's present. So we're going to add up my microscope camera. There. So we got microscope camera in the bottom left. Might as well put on my nice little bend HDMI cable so it looks all good. And we have my board view software over here. This program is going to tell me where that is. So, PP-Bus G3 Hot. And we click over here. Did my coin go up yet?
Shill it, shill it.
I think I got scammed by Steve. Welcome to camera. She's going to make me delete the video now that she walked by the camera.
Huh?
Okay, so it says right over here that this is where we find PP-Bus G3 Hot. Now you can't see the power supply working because I can't do power supply on the screen and the multimeter at the same time. I've figured out that I can only have one or the other. Trying to go for both is kind of like Icarus trying to fly to the sun. So we got PP-Bus G3 Hot. Now, PP-DCN, I'm not really interested in that because if the DCN didn't work, then none of this stuff would work. So that I'm ignoring. PP3V42 I know is there because PP3V42 is required to get my light on the charger. So we got that. Let's check PPV-RTC G3 Hot next. I want potatoes. How did I get potatoes? Uh-oh. You ever do motherboard repair on your own Lenovo? Oh, hell no. No, I don't fix any of my own stuff. It's like a general. Damn! Is hell a curse? No, it's not. They say that in church all the time.
Somewhat.
I don't think hell's a curse. No. I would not fix my own Lenovo. I don't fix my own stuff. After a day of this, no way in bleep am I fixing my own things. I think I can do this. I think you're just enjoying. Stop laughing. Okay, here we go. We're getting PPV RTC G3 hot. All right, PP5 ES5 is next. So let's go to Pepe 5 VS5. We can find that right down here. Unfortunately, this is going to be a short one since I got some chores to do today, so I got to get out of here after this board is done. And Pepe 5 VS5. Five volts. Next on the list, Pepe 5 volts S4. Let's see if Pepe 5 VS4 is there. I'm excited about going over the Moto G4 tomorrow. I want to do a whole, you know, you guys tell me what you'd want to see, but I'm thinking like the stuff that would interest me is stuff like, you know, how fast can it load Google Maps? How quickly does it, like how fast can it load something like Google Maps? How quickly, you know, what is the noise cancellation like if you're next to something loud? How does the screen look in a sunny day? 820-2915, error 28 years, 2915, really? Come on, none of those boards. None of those boards. Sound is clipping. Wow. Let's see. What did I do? Did I break something? Get my stuff done. So what's pin 4? Pin 4 on this chip is P5VS4 enable. Yes, audio. Finally. All right. So let's see, P5VS4 enable. Now if we go over to the schematic and we look up U7501, pin 4 is going to be what enables it. And what do we get at that pin? Here we go. Now, but this audio is going to be out of sync though. However, the audio being out of sync doesn't really matter because, you know, I am, you can't really see me anyway. So, the solder looks kind of crappy in this area. And as I poke at the solder, you can see it kind of corroding away. I'm kind of wondering if the chip is shorting that rail to ground. U7501 P5VS4 enable. This is going to come from here, which is going to come from S4 power enable, comes from PM sleep S5L and SMC S4 wake SRC enable. So let's take a look at the U71. Let's take a look at U8170. What's going on over there? Where is this anyway? Ah, under a RAM chip. All right, let's take a look. See what we got going on underneath that RAM chip. I can't fix your boards in the chat while doing this, I'm afraid, for the people who asked. Sorry. RossmanGroup.com/boards. All right, so I got to fix mine right now. All right, so let's see. This is a logic gate. So the idea is that once we have these two inputs, we should get this output. Obviously, that's only going to work if PP3V3S5 is going to U8170. So first thing to do is confirm, excuse me, that we're getting that. No PP3V3S5. No PP3V3S5? Huh? How the hell are you missing? Am I on the right place? That I'm on the wrong chip? Nope, it seems that I am on the correct place. No PP3V3S5. Oh, that's not good. All right, let's turn off the power on the charger, and we're going to check for a short to ground there by turning the multimeter into resistance mode. Now we measure 317 ohms to ground. That's what I'd expect on a low voltage rail. Now what creates that? What creates that is going to be, hey, what do you know? Back to U7501 that has liquid on it. Well, is it getting its enable signal, though? Because we can't really blame the chip if it's not getting its enable, right? So let's check pin 21. Excuse me. Ah. Pin 21. Achoo. Let's turn the power back on. And it is getting its enable. All right, so let's focus here. So our chip is getting its enable. It's getting its input voltage, but it's not creating the rail. Why is that? The chip is dead or something else? You're all correct. The chip is dead. So, well, none of you actually said anything yet, but I'm just going to assume that that's what you would have said. So let's go over and replace that chip. But before we replace that chip, it's essential, absolutely essential, that I do some shilling. Have you ever needed a chip to a MacBook but not known where to buy it? Go to store.rossmangroup.com, which I hope is actually up right now, and search for U7501. Same-day shipping from New York on most items. Best prices, $4.99 for a nice TPS 51980. You can even see exactly which motherboard it's for by going to compatible boards. Not sure which chips are for your board? Simply type in your board number at the top, and you'll be able to search by your board for every chip that's compatible by picture, name, and item description, or the number of the chip on the board. All right, done shilling. Now I'm going to get myself a replacement chip, and because I'm too cheap to pay $4.99, I'm going to grab it off of a donor board. I identify as a cheapskate. Bam. So let's get ourselves to work here. So this is the chip. You get any response from the ASIC company? I have not yet. Oh, Paul, I'm not going to spend money on a chip when I have a nice donor board here. What are you, nuts? $5 for that chip is a complete fucking...
Wait a second.
I mean, an amazing deal. And crap, I broke my resolution already.
Oh.
Now we're gonna... That doesn't have to count. I will be a born-again virgin of cursing. I tried. We're gonna try again. Let's get some flux around that chip. Once I got all this audio stuff sorted out, I think it'd be fun to set up a Discord server for this. But I have to figure out a way to set it up where it wouldn't be completely filled with cancerous comments. So if anybody has an idea on that, do leave me a comment. I think that would be fun. Jessa did a Discord for a stream and it was actually fun. But Jess has a much smaller audience, so she doesn't have to worry about as many things. Did you get any response from the ASIC company? I did not get any response from the ASIC company. The more I look at that board, the more it seems completely and utterly beyond hope. It looks really destroyed. Also, some of the lovely crypto people have pointed out that the algorithm that it uses is something that doesn't really work anymore. So that thing, even if it actually did work again, would essentially be worthless for what it was designed to mine. So, yeah, there's that. Okay, we're just going to get rid of all that leaded solder. We're going to use my Gootwick. Gootwick available on store.rossmangroup.com. Buy today. And it's going to be amazing. Hey, I said I wasn't gonna curse. Get people to donate $5 to allow Discord chat. I feel kind of like a. That sounds a little webcam girl streamer to me. I mean, maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll work. I suppose that's a good way, but it would make me feel a little webcam streamerish. Absolutely. I will happily sell out my website all the time. Dude, I've been shilling that website since 5 years before I had a YouTube channel. Alright. Why am I using the J-tip for this? Ah, turn it around. Bam. There we go. Did I forget how to solder while I was gone? We're going to be giving you some more regular videos than what we gave you before. I'm going to try to give you all some more regular videos. The stream is going down the hatch. No. What's wrong with webcam girl, says Mike Mixer. There's nothing wrong with them. I'm just not one. Pay to join my Discord server. I'd rather show my flux than shill Discord. I would prefer the Discord be a free thing, but I would want it to be moderated in a way where it's actually usable. But I scratched the top of my chip taking it off. I scratched it again! Damn it, you'll see what I mean in a second. I take out what I said. I noticed Lewis is using quick hot air. Is that review from the review of Quick versus Hacko? No, this is actually a different one. I got myself a 220 volt Quick because I have a dedicated 220 volt line here and I got sick and tired of it making my lights flicker. So that Quick is actually somewhere else in the store right now, and the Quick that's on my desk, it is the Quick that I sell, but it's the Quick 220 volt version. You may have noticed that my lights don't flicker anymore. I sent one of them to Dave Jones, actually. I want him to tear it apart. When I say tear it apart, I mean like actually rip on it if it's a bad station. The thing, because I did a teardown of it, everybody asked for a teardown, but I don't think people realize is that I don't know how to engineer darn, yeah. I don't know how to engineer worth the darn, so I can't really tell you what is... See, I'm trying to not curse here, really. But I can't tell you what's actually wrong with it, or right with it, or could have been different. And now Dave Jones did get back to me, and he said, honestly, there's probably very little chance I can tell you specifically what makes it blink. There's a number of different things in your place that could be doing that. Or I still sent it to him just in case he wants to do a teardown of it. Because I watched some of the videos of him ripping on the Uni-T multimeter, and it's just funny stuff. I enjoy it. And as much as I enjoy this Quick Station, I do enjoy it, I do use it, I do like it. I know what I paid for this thing, and I know how much the Hacko and the JBC cost, so for this to be as powerful as those, I'm sure that something in there got, the short straw. And I'm kind of curious what compromises they made to make this thing so powerful so cheap. So, that should be fun. It does flicker. Yeah, it makes the thing is it makes the lights in my office flicker, because the lights in my office are actually tied to the same electrical as the lights in the power outlets. But that is, and they're LEDs as well. So they're these 120 volts T8 bulbs, but they're LED bulbs, and it causes incredible flickering. The reason the 220 doesn't is when I had the BGA rework machine put in, I had a dedicated 220 volt line installed that, since I never used the BGA machine, I figured might as well use for this. So dry that off. Let's just take a look here, see how that looks. Have a nice, beautiful new board. Can I exchange my Quick for the flickerless one? Lulz. There is no such thing. Get yourself a dedicated line. That's the solution, man. All right, so I'm going to wait a second for that to cool down and see if that fixes our problem. Maybe we'll have PP3v3S5 again. We didn't have a short circuit to ground. We had our enable signals present. All was beautiful and well. Just had ourselves a little blue-green stuff on a chip. Might as well read the diagnosis while I'm waiting for it to cool down. Unit will not turn on. Was in the Bahamas, but no liquid was spilled on it. Shit. Diagnostic. $80 diagnostic? Holy smokes. See? No cursing. Service includes system fitness check, secures data, checks virus, spyware, adware, status of antivirus, Windows status, physical condition check. Diagnostic does not include further service, hardware repairs, or parts. Unit appears to have suffered unknown hardware failure. No obvious signs of damage on logic board or other components. How do you charge $80 to tell people their board has no sign of issue when there's a big blue chunk on an important chip? Recommended data recovery and offer to give client I don't know. They seem nice enough. This diagnosis fee thing really ticks me off, though. I mean, I get it. You have to have a fee if you're working on something that you don't usually work on. If somebody gives me a refrigerator to fix, I have to charge them something because I don't have, to get set up to fix a refrigerator takes time, money, and all that stuff, and good chance of me not fixing it because I don't work on fridges. But if this is what you work on a regular basis, I don't know. Tell me what you think. I get that time is worth money, but $80 is quite a bit of money to charge somebody to tell them that there's no sign of damage when there is. That kind of makes me sad. I like the free estimate policy. Yeah, I like the free estimate thing. Okay, what do we get? Oh, 1.2 amps. Well, you can't read that. Paul, you think they can read that? Look at the screen.
Oh, I got Zcash.
Well, actually, you can read that. Wow, 0.7 amps. Yeah, that's totally turning on. And if I fan spin. All right, crap, I'm late for my chores already. Get its green screen. Get a green screen. Well, what am I going to do with the green screen? Where am I going to even put the green screen? I have a red panel. Actually, I have a green screen, don't I? Yeah. How do you set that up? What do I do?
Hang it up somewhere.
Yeah, but where do you hang it? That's the fun part.
Like, where would we chroma key to?
Yeah.
You'd have to cover up your monitor and everything.
It hurts when I... Like, $80 diagnosis for me would be U7501 appears to be corroded, needs replacement, potential other issue with board. $80 to say, yep, it's dead. Yep, looks dead to me. Yep, it's dead. $80. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a mean person here. Maybe I'm being a Richard. See? I'm not going to curse. Stop smirking. You listen to those fans spin. All right, I'd love to stay and fix some more stuff, but unfortunately I do got to go. I got a lot of chores to do today. I have some fun stuff that I'm looking forward to doing tomorrow. And after that, although that fun stuff is done, I really do want to get this Moto G review done. Moto G version 4 versus Samsung S7. Is it really worthwhile to spend an extra $400 to get a premium phone? What is the call quality like when you're not in a noisy environment? What is the call quality like when you're standing right next to a loud air conditioner? What is the Bluetooth range of each phone? Is it one of those phones where if you're walking around your house, you should expect the Bluetooth to go out quickly? What range do you get on it? What does it look like when it's sunny outside? Can you see them both? How fast do they find things on Google Maps if they're both in the same network? Does it lag when you switch to Google Maps? All that kind of like just basic usage stuff that I never see covered in reviews of phones. I'd really like to cover. Maybe it'll be fun. Anyway, that's it for today. And as always, I hope that you learned something.